The community of Pikangikum in Northern Ontario struggles. The roughly 3,000 residents deal with suicide, a lack of housing, and a lack of clean drinking water. Today, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau visited the community where he took questions from students.
Many young lives are lost to suicide in this community. What are you going to do about the ever-increasing suicide rates in this community, especially among our youth?
There are two levels on which we have to work on this. We have to make sure that in the short term, people who are going through difficult moments get the kind of support, get the kind of help, get the kind of response from their community.
Pikangikum has one of the highest suicide rates in the world, but like many other First Nation communities, it also has problems supplying clean drinking water to members.
We do not have proper plumbing inside most of the houses here. We usually have to go to water taps that are placed throughout the community. What are your plans to renovate the houses to help us get running water in our daily lives?
Canadians very much have asked us to ensure that every single Indigenous community across this country has access to fresh drinking water, and that is something that we are on track to fulfill within the 5 years that we committed to do it.
Trudeau spent the day meeting with leaders and youth. He also squeezed in time for some ice fishing.
Hold them up, don't drop them.
The small community near the Manitoba border relies on diesel fuel for electricity. Many families share housing and are forced to sleep in shifts. It's something the youth want addressed.
What are your plans to help build more housing units?
Very simple. We need to invest in more housing. We need to make sure that we are working with the community to deliver on more housing.
Pikangikum recently built a new school, but many students still struggle at home. One young woman asked Trudeau about rampant substance abuse. He pointed to a familiar culprit.
The legacy of residential schools, which was at the heart of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, stole childhood away from people who are now parents and grandparents.
While taking questions, Trudeau reaffirmed his commitment to bring clean drinking water to all First Nations by March 2021, 3 years after the next election. In Ottawa, Nigel Newlove, City News.